spicy McMuffin. That actually looks really good. What is that? Madness. It looks like they put some kind of saucy sauce on it. Some spicy sauce. It actually looks fire. I would eat that. Probably should add some lettuce and tomato on that thing. You know, make it a little healthier, but they got a snack wrap, spicy snack wrap with the same sauce. So my bike is trash. Well, the wheel is trash. I have no car now. Like, I mean, not that I had one before, you know, and now I don't have a bike. So, yeah. One of two things that I've discovered. Either we've reached a place in society where people are incapable of putting themselves in other people's shoes and we've completely lost compassion and empathy in society, or no, that's what I was going to say. Yeah. So either people have lost the ability to relate and being able to conceptualize in their head, or either they've become heartless. It's one or the other. Either people are living such privileged lives that they are unable to put themselves in other people's shoes, and or compassion has been lost from humanity. It's one or the other. I really don't know. And it probably varies per person. But I was thinking about that this morning. It's like I talk to people and they just set me off nowadays. You know? They set me off. Let me explain. So, for instance, this girlfriend of mine that was giving me a ride, right? I don't have a bike. I don't have anything. I had 2 frozen bottles of water in her freezer, right? And she's like, do you want me to bring you those frozen bottles of water? I do not have a bike. My book bag is already 100 pounds, 40. Where am I going to put water? This is a genuine question. Where am I going to put water? This is exactly what I'm talking about. It's either that people have it so good and that they've never went without. They've never skipped a meal. They've never missed a night of sleep. They've never skipped a shower for a week. Either people are living such privileged lives that they're incapable of conceptualizing the weight of this bag plus the weight. That would have been 3 liters of water. I just want to be clear. That would have been 3 liters. The 2 containers that I had in her freezer were 1.5 liters each. Where am I going to put 3 liters of frozen water? But here's the other thing. Is it a lack of being able to conceptualize the physical aspect of this, or the shit? There's so many different aspects. The elements is one of it. Is it a lack of her not being able to conceptualize, or does she lack empathy and compassion? I don't know. I think it's probably a combination of both, because she's a complete narcissist. So, yeah, that's the only people I attract are narcissists. So, maybe I should start a dating service where I go out on a date with your date just to make sure you're not dating a narcissist. Because I'm here to tell you, if you were, he would drop you like a bad habit and be on my ass like a fly on shit, okay? It's the only people that want me are narcissists. The only people that want to be like mine, that try to help me, narcissists. Maybe 10 years from now it'll change. Maybe my circumstances will change. My attitude will change. I'm always making changes, honey. You'd be surprised. I might wake up tomorrow and talking about singing a whole different tune. I'm genuinely curious, and I was thinking about this on a broader spectrum when it comes to like the world in general. I think that people live such cushiony lives that they're incapable of comprehending and conceptualizing what this entails. And then, you know, the media and the government spin things a certain way, and it hurts the homeless community. It absolutely does. We have more homeless people out here that don't do drugs and alcohol than we have homeless people that do drugs and alcohol. It's crazy. Good morning, y'all. So I don't know what to do about my bike. I guess I could get a new tire. I don't know what all that entails, how many days that would take me. You know, it's so crazy, Paul. So crazy. We were on live, and we stopped by Hardee's. And we put the bike right out front of the storefront. Well, it was the side. Never had a problem over there. All of the people that work in that establishment are wonderful. They wouldn't tamper with my bike. However, there was a work crew out there working in the parking lot. I parked the bike. The bike had air in the tire. I come out of the establishment and the tire was flat. Maybe the summer heat imploded it while I was in the bathroom, imploding their bathroom for 2 minutes. I was in there peeing for 2 minutes. You guys were with me. This is all recorded. It happened last night. I mean, isn't it weird? I didn't know, like, I know that air is air and it, like, evaporates and shit, but, like, I really did not know that you can park a bicycle and get a flat tire nowadays. That's how shitty they're making products. Them rubber tubes weren't worth a darn, I tell ya. Don't make no sense. I mean, and if it don't make sense, it's not true. So, listen, there's a lot of weird shit that happens to me that I have to just let go. We'll just add that to the list of weird shit that's happened to me that I've had to let go, okay? Weird. Very weird. And there's no cameras out there either, so it doesn't matter. And I mean, it's just a $200 fucking bike. I'm not going to call the law and be like, he put the air out of my tires. So they can look at me and be like, you got a lot of air in your head, don't you, girl? Be like, yeah. That's what my daddy said. You know, I mean, it is what it is. There's certain things that you fight over and there's certain things you don't. I don't know what happened. I just know that it really freaking sucks and I'm already sunburnt. And, you know, let me explain. So let me explain the city. Part of the reason I'm here is because A, it's safe. B, because I have to be. And C, this is my hometown. Okay? I would be a lot more dangerous. It would be a lot more dangerous for me in a major city. I would have probably already been robbed by now. If I was in Greensboro, oh God. I would have been done probably raped and robbed in 3 weeks. The fact that these things are not talked about pisses me off. Most homeless women have been sexually assaulted. And there's no one for them to turn to when these things happen. If you are a female and you're going to be out here in these streets, your best bet is to find a smaller city where you can run around, because being in a major city is going to put a target on your back, especially if you're attractive. It will only be a matter of weeks or months before you are hurt, robbed, or something maybe even worse. Everybody's always going to think that they know what's best for you. You know what's best for you. Over everybody, most people. Follow your intuition and stay the hell away from people. It's crazy. I mean, it's crazy how dangerous this is. And, you know, I mean, it's really disturbing for me because when I talk to people, not like people out here, but like people I personally know, they just act like this ain't no big deal. That makes me not want to deal with you at all. It really does. It goes to show how my life is not of value, how I don't matter. Seriously, though, to be going through this, homeless, on the streets, no transportation now, you know, And then to deal with people that like live in a bubble. It's infuriating. It really is. Especially if those people aided in this situation and you ending up on the street. It's enough to make you want to snap somebody's neck. It's crazy. It is surprising. I just bought the bike less than 3 weeks ago. The gear shift is broke. The handlebars are broke. The chain ain't even on the right setting. The seat's coming apart. And now the tire's flat. And that's normal for 3 weeks of use? For $200? Y'all, man, some of y'all need to stay out the comment section. You ain't been around here long enough. Y'all trying to set me off first thing in the morning. You know, and that's why the world runs like it does. Because there's idiots out here that think that spending $200 justifies 3 weeks of a working bicycle. And that's why they make products that ain't worth a damn. Thank you. You're the type of person to allow your insurance to go up 30 points and not bitch about it. And then all of our insurance goes up 30 points, $30, and nobody complains about it. And that's why these problems keep getting worse. I'm telling y'all, if just half of the world, if just the West, if just half started bitching, you don't even got to put up a fight. Just say that you don't like something and things would change. When did people become so complicit and just allowing bullshit to happen to them? Poor Emma almost got kidnapped from a gas station in broad daylight. Suspect pulled her out of her job. She was a clerk. He almost shoved her in the back of his truck. And thank God Emma was taught by her parents to fight. And she said that in the news article. She said, the reason I fought back was because my parents told me if I was ever in this type of situation to fight back. You know, the media spent more time explaining why Emma fought back in that scenario rather than telling us information on the suspect, rather than telling us a story. The entire news article, and it wasn't just one channel. This girl was almost kidnapped in broad daylight, and the media on multiple channels spent the entire segment talking about why she had the right to fight him. We're at a place in society where our rights are being destroyed. They're doing that through a lack of knowledge. If we don't educate the people, we have democracy, but the people are retarded. People don't know. People are scared to speak. People are scared to stand up for themselves, and they're scared to defend themselves. And that scares the hell out of me. You know why? Because what if something was to happen? What if we were invaded? Everybody's just going to go in their house and cry? Are you for real right now? And it's not just that. But, I mean, think about it like in the most traumatic sense. What if we were invaded? But for real. What if we were invaded? You ready to go fight tomorrow? I mean, you know I am. Gladly. But, like, for real. And what happens in 100 years if we continue on this path where people are scared to speak their minds? They're scared to shake the waters. They're scared to ruffle leaves, feathers. I mean, because that's where we're at. The only time people speak their mind is when they come to the internet to be little bitches. That's the only time. You know, we got all these keyboard gangsters out here nowadays. You think their wrist hurts and their fingers from all the hate they spread? They probably got carpal tunnel by 20. No, but for real. It's crazy. I'm telling you, only half of society would really have to start putting up a fight about everything. Like, just complaining in order for things to change. It scares me. Because, you know, what if I was Emma? What if I was the one getting kidnapped? Right here. I'm out here. Cute little McDonald's. What if I'm just sitting out here and some dude rolls up? Tries to snatch me in the car. I would hope that bystanders would jump in and try to help me if I can't get him off of me. That didn't happen for Emma. All the bystanders ran in the businesses. Everybody left her to fend for herself. That's the world we live in, where people are scared. They're scared. Scared to speak their minds, scared to tell you their opinions, scared to offend everybody. And they sure as hell scared to fight. Oh, sorry. That's probably a good thing. Violence is not good, but still though. I mean, I can think of no worse situation than getting literally kidnapped out of your job. And then to have the media explaining why this poor girl fought back. That was eye-opening to me. That shows you the direction justice is headed in. When the media has to spend 10 minutes describing why a victim of a kidnapping defended herself. Like, literally, like the right to defend yourself is on the table here. Just like the right to free speech and the right to bear arms and the right to raise your children the way that you choose fit. All of those things have been on the table for years. You're talking to the queen of non-parental rights over here. So, it's crazy. It scares me, especially living on the streets. Because I'm in a vulnerable position. And then I got all these crazy people out here. And then we live in a society where I'm already a felon. So when the cops show up, I'm going to be the first one blamed. It puts me in a vulnerable position. And it's a scary world that we live in, you know? Really scary. I need a nicotine patch. I've been doing so good. I might hit it, you know, when we stop cycling, I might hit it once or twice, but then I put it away and I don't look at it for another 2 or 3 hours. I've been doing really good, but I'm out of nicotine patches. I've been through absolute hell tonight. I got like 4 hours of sleep after getting like 3 hours of sleep the other day. The day before yesterday, I had no sleep. 3 hours. And then, let me tell you why. So I rolled up. I thought it was going to rain, so I was finding shelter. So I slept on concrete night before last. Right when I'm about to doze off at like 11, 12 o'clock, I see, well, first of all, when I was walking over to this spot to stay there that night before last, I noticed this sketchy guy that was like playing peekaboo behind some column at this grocery store. And I was like, that's so weird. Like, I was walking through the grocery store parking lot and I see this dude like behind this column. He's like trying to hide, but he's trying to like creep on me. I mean, he was literally doing that. That's the move he was doing. From behind this brick column, right? So I'm like, that's creepy. Some weirdos just show you that they're weird. Thank you, Lord. Because, you know, I like averted around him. I was like, that's weird. What the hell? And I noticed when I got to my spot that he was with a woman. And then I immediately knew who they were. And I knew what they were up to because this is a small town. I'm not telling people's dirt. It's not my business. This is why I be staying away from people, and this is why you got to watch your back. So then, right before I'm about to fall asleep, I see what appears to be this guy again. I cannot confirm if it was him. It looked like him from afar. So, sorry about that, y'all. Hey, good morning, GT500. So I get over to the spot, and I notice this other guy with a backpack that looked just like the other guy. So now I'm creeped out. And I'm on high alert because there's a tree line there. And let me tell y'all something. I was never a M-word user, but I've seen some things, okay? These type of people, they will absolutely go post up in the bush, wait for you to fall asleep, and then jack all your stuff while you asleep. That's what do. That's the meth. Listen, this is adult channel. That's what methy meth heads do, okay? They wait for everybody to fall asleep, and then they go look for a lick. I've never stolen my life. Meth was never my drug of choice. It was heroin. I've been clean for half a decade. I'm not homeless because I did drugs. Quite the opposite. Anyways. So I'm like, God, is that guy over there in the bushes? Like, I don't know. Like, is he waiting for me to fall asleep? And like, it's complicated. I was charging my stuff, so I was in a really vulnerable position because I had electronics laying everywhere. God, the stress this shit puts on me. Y'all don't even understand. Because I know that people are on drugs and they'll rob you and kill you. Listen, my favorite thing since I was like 6 is true crime. The amount of cases that I've studied and read about and learned about where people died over nothing is unbelievable. I mean, people die for nothing every day. And I got something, you know, and it's something that a meth head can make money off of. Stay away from people. So then I'm like on high alert. I'm like, oh God, is no, I don't know. So then this is a small town. There's this specific car. I don't want to tell too much because I don't need more problems. There's this specific car that has this really like old engine in it, and you can hear it coming from like a mile away. And I've seen the people that drive it before. They don't look like they're up to anything good. So every time I see this van, I make a note to stay away from it. Wouldn't you know it? It literally pulls up like it's like the side parking lot. And this engine is so loud that it's like rumbling. And I'm sitting there like, what is this? And by this time, it's like 1 a.m. And I'm still not asleep. I mean, I have what I think is like 3 different meth heads running around me. Like, got like one over here, and then this guy in the van over here. And then about 2:30 in the morning or 2, he gets out of the car. It had been running periodically. He cut it off, cut it back on, cut it off, cut it back on. I don't know what he was doing. Listen, I was minding my business, but I can't help but listen. For security purposes. He'd get out the car, go open the trunk, then shut that, then go get back in the car. I mean, this went on for 2 hours. I don't know about you, fam, but I can't sleep in the vicinity of people that I suspect are on drugs. Especially when they hopping in and out of the car, cutting it on, cutting it off, climbing trees. I'm joking about that. Oh, God. So I didn't get to bed till like 3 o'clock. And it wasn't a bed, it was the concrete. It was concrete and metal and glass, homie. I got in my metal concrete jungle cage bed at 3 a.m. and then I think I was back up at like 5:45. So I don't even think I had a full solid 3 hours. But anyways, and then last night, the bike, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know how to fix that tire. I don't even know how to figure out what size that tire is. Let me see. Oh. Oh, sorry, Brittany. Why is my phone not working? Brittany, I didn't mean to do that. I was trying to delete this good show guy. That's why I'm gonna... There we go. I fixed it. Hello, Scott. Good morning. Miss GT 500. We are being invaded. No crap. No, but for real, if like... Is she mad? What are you talking about? Some of y'all have no passion and it shows. Like, not only do you not have passion, you don't even have a personality, honey. You don't have anything to fight for. It's sad when people don't know who they are because they don't know what their dreams and goals are, and they're out here trying to ruin everybody else's because they can't, you know, they can't see the vision because they slow. It's all right. Get a helmet, honey. Maybe one of them mouth guards, you know, for like the pit bulls that bite. Might as well go ahead and get you a cone too. I fixed that, Brittany. I hope you can comment. The messages run together, and then you go to click on one, and it'll come up. It'll come up like somebody else's name, and then I'll block it, and then it'll say you just blocked Brit. It's a glitch in the system that I have happen all the time, and it's stuff like that that people don't talk about. It's like I'm the only creator that goes through these problems, really. I might be the only creator that like crashes out over them, but like, I'm not the only creator that has their shorts disappear or they accidentally block the wrong person because YouTube's got a glitch, or they accidentally hit the sound button all the time because it's over there on the right where you would pick the phone up instead of a settings button. They need to fix so much stuff. I could literally name 50 things that they could implement that would make this better. How do you make triple digit billions? And this app is for them to make more money off of creators. And we get the crap into the stick with the crappy app. Think about that though. Triple digit billions. I think they was like 600 billion last year. 600 million. It's crazy. 600 million. There's a big spider web right there. You see this? The spider web? Yeah, it's big. It's a big one. Don't let him get you. And I just fixed all of that. And why is it all back? I don't know what's going on, y'all. Yeah, what am I supposed to do? Genuine question. What would you do? And just to be clear, the bicycle is about 12 miles that way. I don't even have it. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Yeah, this will prevent me from eating and being able to drink water because I won't have a way to get it. So it's bigger than people understand, you know. But once again, I understand that a lot of people can't conceptualize because they have family and friends that they can call upon. I just want people to understand that everybody that I used to know was either a sex trafficker, a strip club owner, or someone trying to get me strung out on drugs. So that's why Brooke is by her, because she only meets narcissists. It's just crazy. I just bought that bike 3 weeks ago, and now I have no transportation, and it's going to cause me to have health problems. It's going to cause me to be dehydrated, potentially end up in the hospital. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Realistically, I should not be going through this. If you spend $200 on a mountain bike and it breaks within a